Hey everyone, Techni here with a review of the SteelSeries Arctis 1 Wireless. Wait a minute here. Didn't we already do these before? Give me a minute here. Golly, come on, who's setting this up? Alright, come on, here we go. Alright. SteelSeries Arctis 1 Wireless for Xbox One. My gosh, this shirt is gigantic here. I bought this just for this video. You all know that Techni doesn't wear green that often here, right? But good night, this thing is gigantic, but cozy. So as far as in your box, you're gonna get your headset, you're gonna get a USB extender here or adapter, which we'll talk a lot about later, 3.5 cable, your charging cable, your detachable microphone, and then your wireless adapter here. And then you're also gonna get some paperwork, but also a 1-month subscription to Xbox Game Pass. All right, so let's start a little bit different here, right? Y'all know I always start with comfort because that is #1, but obviously we have a whole bunch of accessories and wires for a wireless headset. But all this goes right in line with the connectivity and usability with this headset on devices out there. Again, how I stated, we reviewed the regular Arctis ones before, right? They wouldn't work on Xbox. Obviously, this is the Xbox version right now. And what you get with this guy is that same adapter here, but you can switch it from USB to Xbox up here. And it works on every single device. And I tested it on all of them, from PC, PS4 Pro, Xbox One X, the Mac, the Nintendo Switch, docked and undocked. And again, it works on all of them wirelessly with the mic and all the features. And that's where all these other wires come into play, because not every device can have a USB-C right here, right? USB-C port. In your MacBook Pro you do, but still, when you put this in the MacBook Pro, since it's so wide, you're gonna block all your other ports right there. So again, the USB comes into play there as well as on other consoles or devices. You can just slap your USB-A in there and then put your dongle into the adapter, and there you go, you're all set. And again, it works perfect that way. And that also goes to the 3.5 cable right here. You can plug it into 3.5 into any device, right in the back 3.5 port on the headset. Even if the headset is dead and out of juice right there, you can take your 3.5, plug it right in your device, no power needed. Again, you're just gonna use it as a basic 3.5 headset. So that is pretty sweet. Again, all the options and usability across all platforms we have right here. Fantastic. All right, so I just wanted to get that out of the way right there, just so whoever's watching this, whatever platform you're on, you're gonna know that this headset is going to work for you on every single platform. Really, really awesome. But anyways, let's get into the comfort. All right, so #1 with any SteelSeries Arctis headset right here, these ear cushions with that little sports weave right there, pleather on the inside so it locks in that sound. Super stinking cozy. Hands down my favorite ear cushions on headsets. These things are fantastic, breathable, but still locking that sound. Plenty of size as well. They're wide enough my whole ear fits inside. Now, usually my ears don't touch the inside on Arctis headsets, whenever you're talking about the 7s and the Pros and stuff like that with the metal headband. But now, kind of jumping ahead here, the Arctis 1, they have a little bit tighter clamping force. So, you know, I mean, you can bend them out, and they're quite durable and all that. I don't get worried about bending them and everything, but again, that clamping force is a little bit tighter, so yes, my ears do touch the inside. It doesn't hurt, it's not annoying, for me at least, but yes, they do touch the inside here, and that is a result of the extra clamping force. So now, if you got a slightly bigger head, I think your ears might touch them a little bit more, and it might get annoying there. Again, for me, they do touch, but it doesn't bother me at all. And by the way, people are gonna say, hey, well, don't test it with your hat on. I test my headsets for a lot longer than this video, right? And I'm not wearing my hat all the time, so just let you know right there. But again, clamping force, maybe a pinch above medium. And you can also replace the ear cushions on all Arctis headsets. They're super easy to get off right here. As you see, you just pull it off, and you got that notch in there to put it in. So you take that little lip and just roll it right around, bam, and it is right in there. Super easy and convenient. And that also goes right in line with the headband here. Super plush, very cozy. You never notice it really putting any pressure points on the middle of your head right there. Very cozy. Now, as far as adjustability and swivel within this guy, fantastic. Ear cups go completely flat right there. Plenty of movement and a little bit forward there. Ear cushions go in and out. really nice and adjustable. And then you have that traditional headband adjustment on the side right here. Very nice firm clicks, metal bracket in there for some support and everything. And again, it just feels very, very solid and holds its position really nice. And as far as the weight of the headset, it's coming in at right at 255, 256 grams on my scale right there. Not too heavy, not too light. Again, it just feels fantastic on your head. Now flowing right from comfort into build right here. Now the headset is pretty much majority plastic, minus that headband adjustment right in there. You got that metal bracket, but the plastic is quite thick and it feels very, very durable and premium. Whenever I stretch it out, now I only want to go to here again, because again, with that plastic being thicker, you know, I want to go right here, and then I start getting a little bit worried. But I can twist it up and bend it. I mean, who's going to be pulling their headset further than that or twisting it up? Probably nobody. But again, I like giving them a test for the money right here, you know what I mean? And I don't get worried about it. Again, it just feels very solid here. Now, the other thing I really like about the Arctis 1 build right here, I feel like all of the main joints, I guess, are really covered up as far as on the ear cups right here. Again, you got that main bracket going right down there, really firm, so it doesn't feel like it's just gonna pop off. And also where you got that swivel up on the headband here, whenever you bend it, again, it's going right against that other plastic bracket right there, rather than just into, again, that one little port with that joint right there. Just feels very, very solid. Now, as far as the features and functions on the headset right here, on the right ear cup, back bottom, we have that power button. Looking at the power button, it's really nice. Look how recessed in it is. So if you lean back in your chair or something like that, it's not gonna accidentally turn them off for you. The light also blinks whenever it's on and then changes colors as far as your battery indicator. Now going over to the left ear cup, you have your microphone mute and microphone active right there. Really nice, very clicky, and you also get a tone in the headset whenever you flip that mic. You have your volume wheel right over here, fairly firm, doesn't roll very easy, very, very nice right there. You have your 3.5 port, again, if you want to go to any other device, your charge port, and then your microphone port. All right, so now let's go and jump into the sound and actually using the SteelSeries Arctis 1 Xbox One Edition on all those platforms right there. And by the way, you get 30 feet of range as far as using the wireless, and then you get 20 hours of battery life with a full charge. Now the frequency of these guys are 20 to 20,000, and we see that a lot in a lot of gaming headsets, right? 20,000 is very, very common. But let me tell you what, when you get that into, again, a wireless headset, you got more power going into it. Obviously, you got to charge them and everything, so they're being driven a little bit harder here, coming in at 32 ohms, and you really feel that extra push with these guys, again, across every single device. Now, before we jump into how it sounded on each device right there, again, I want to touch on using this little USB dongle or your adapter if you need to right there, because of course, using on Xbox, you don't have USB-C or PlayStation. So again, you just plug this guy in to this adapter and then just route it to whatever device you're using, again, whether that be Apple PC or whatever console. Now on Switch, you can take this guy and plug it right into the bottom like the other Arctis 1 wireless we saw right there. Now on this little dongle, you have the option to switch to USB and Xbox. Now as far as Xbox, that's pretty much all you need. Is for Xbox, you just switch it to the Xbox and use it. As far as every other device, you just swap it over to USB. So as far as what I'm seeing different with the Xbox version compared to the other version of the One wireless is, again, the option to swap it over right there. Seems like the other Arctis ones just had the option for USB. Of course, you couldn't switch it, but this one also has the option to pair up with Xbox One. And it's so cool across all those devices. And again, I swapped it out, trying it on every single device, whether you use USB or the dongle again. And it's real cool going from, say, Mac to PlayStation, then to PC. You don't have to pair it up every time. Bam, pop it out and plug it into your other device and you are set to go. Again, you don't have to pair it or anything. It's always paired. Just take it out, bam, put it in your next one and you're good. And yes, you can charge them and use them at the same time. But again, if you run out of juice, you can run up by 3.5. But yes, the sound quality does drop just a pinch going 3.5 on, say, Xbox and stuff like that. But on PlayStation, it definitely drops a lot more. So yeah, wireless is the recommended. I mean, heck, we're looking at a wireless headset, right? That is the way to go. But it is nice to have a backup. All right, so now talking details of the sound on the Arctis 1 Xbox One Edition right here. So weird saying Arctis 1 Xbox One. It just throws me off. But now talking about that frequency range of 20 to 20,000, and then again, them being pushed since these guys are powered, they do have a little bit more bass than, again, something with a little bit more highs. Now, it's not muddy or drowning anything out by any means, but you did sometimes get that real bassy wind. You ever tested a headset like that? Again, me playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone, dropping off the plane, you got that wind coming by. It's just turns that wind, instead of like crisp, sharp sounding, it's a little bit more bassy right there, but it didn't drown anything out by any means. Say if you're up on a hill, trees rustling up there and everything, and the wind going right, you still heard the footsteps, which I did. And very directional as well. If I was on the building right there, wind cutting through, and then someone's on the other corner, I could tell exactly where they were coming and almost pinpointed like how close they were for me. So really, really nice right there. Yes, a little bit more on the bass side. So if you like that, a little bit more bass right there with that detail, that's what you're gonna get right here. And the other great thing is you can dive right into the SteelSeries software and dabble with your EQ settings, your mic settings, and all sorts of stuff in there to really just dial it in to your preferred sound. Really cool to have those options again to be able to tune it up to your preferred liking. All right, so we are now using a microphone on the SteelSeries Arctis 1 right here, connected wirelessly. And again, that microphone is detachable. Speaking about the detachable microphone, a really cool thing about it, again, what I like about the Arctis 1s, they don't really scream gamer headset, right? Take off that microphone right there and you can wear these out and it's just going to look like a regular set of headphones, unless someone of course knows what SteelSeries is. But very nice and convenient again to have those options right there. Now as far as the SteelSeries mic, I think it sounds pretty good. It's definitely passable. Is it the best? No. A little bit airy, I'd say a little bit high pitched. Slap a windscreen on, I think it'd be pretty much good right there. But again, get into software, maybe you can dial a little bit like that. But right now, as us testing it, this is plugged in, powered on, press record. That is it. But all in all, I think the mic is passable. Now on a side note, as far as using them wirelessly, one thing I would like to cover here, as y'all know, I've reviewed pretty much all SteelSeries headsets. If you need to look at any more, again, I did do all of them right there. But as far as the 9X, talking about the Xbox version, right? With the 9X, a lot of people said, even in the comments, people say they have disconnection issues, right? I never did, not on Xbox or PC in my time using those right there. Not one single disconnect. By the way, if you are, try to go on and repair it. That should fix it for you. But anyways, just to reassure people, if you think about disconnects with this guy, again, across every device for me, and I tested them extensively on every single device right there. I never got one single disconnect, whether that be on Xbox or again across all of them. Crystal solid, and again, smooth experience through every single device. All right, so the SteelSeries Arctis 1 Wireless Xbox One Edition. I honestly gotta go with the title right here and probably say this might be one of the best wireless headset options you can get out there. Coming in at $100, that's right there what you'd expect a wireless headset to come in. With the options and the comfort with this, again, for me, the clamping force was maybe just a pinch tight, you know what I mean? Again, not uncomfortable, but that would be the only negative I can find about the headset right there. But again, that's gonna be different for everybody, you know what I mean? But all in all, as far as it working on every single device, it gets my 100% recommendation right there. I mean, convenience, style, simplicity, the sound, the comfort, you know, depending on person right there, complete win right here. Total recommendation. But hey, thank you so much for stopping by, watching my review on the SteelSeries Arctis 1 Wireless for Xbox One right here, or for every device. I hope I was able to answer some questions you were looking into this headset, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.